here's the quote of the week.
I'm Charlie Wagner with today's quote of the week. Today's quote of the week is, "Would you kill the disco?" I'm sorry, I hit the wrong thing. No! 15 years ago, your mother gave birth to the wrong thing. And that's your quote of the week. I'm Charlie Wagner. Goodbye!
This is the J.B.L. News Weather Report.
Okay, I am Jason Hyde here with today's weather. Now, we had started out with some showers in northeastern United States and heading into the western part. In Kansas, there's a hurricane that has started in the Gulf. Now that is a very bad sign because it may pick up some oil from the oil spill that happened very recently. Now, we have also heard that we had also seen on our monitors that rain is moving in from the Carolina beach and onto the beaches, and there's been very bad weather there, so if you're planning a vacation, it is not a good idea to go to the beach. Now, if you're going to Minnesota, rather, it is 67 and beautiful, and it is very nice up there. But I would not recommend Canada, because that is very cold. Your weather report from Jason Hyde. See ya!
Now, cooking at home.
And I'm glad you're here. Italians are well known for including a large antipasto platter at their larger food gatherings. And today on Cooking at Home, I'll be using some of those foods that you typically find on an antipasto platter, like roasted red peppers, artichoke hearts, olives, salami, and fresh mozzarella cheese, to make individual pita pizzas instead. I'll also be using a little basil pesto as a base today, and you can make these a bit ahead of time and then cut them into quarters to serve. You'll need to preheat the oven to 400 degrees a good bit ahead of time, and I think it's a good idea to put a heavy-bottom baking tray into the oven as well, so that the heat from that will help cook the pizzas from the bottom. You want to take a minute to cut everything you're using into bite-sized pieces and slice the pitted olives in half as well. And then put a spoonful of the basil pesto in the center of each pita round and top that with a thinly sliced mozzarella cheese. And then pull the tray out a little bit and place the pita rounds on top of that, slide it back into the oven, and let it go along like that for 4 or 5 minutes to melt the mozzarella cheese. And while you're keeping your eye on that, use a mixing bowl to combine all of the other ingredients. And when the cheese has melted, take the whole tray out of the oven and put some of the antipasto mix on top of each one. Press it down a little bit, and then pop the whole tray back into the oven so that everything gets nice and hot all the way through. Obviously, there are no exact amounts for something like this. You'll just have to use your judgment as far as how many pizzas you're making. These shouldn't take any more than 10 minutes from start to finish, and then just take them out of the oven, let them cool down a bit, and slice them into quarters to serve. And it's perfectly fine to serve these room temperature as well. Thanks for joining me for Antipasto Pita Pizzas. You're cooking at home. I'm Dan Eaton.